Hasta la vista, baby.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I, Iron Man.
Expecto Patronum!
I am your father.
There's a snake in my boot.
What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another ranking. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Scream 5 just came out in theaters this weekend, and that marks the 5th installment in the series. That means I gotta give you guys my ranking for all 5 Scream movies from worst to best. I am not a die-hard fan of this series because I just watched these movies for the first time. So leading up to Scream 5, watching all these movies and the new one, so it's a perfect time to give you guys a ranking video as always. Let me know down below in the comment section what your ranking would be for all the Scream movies. If you haven't seen the 5th one yet, then that's fine. Just let me know your ranking instead. And also, this ranking might have some spoilers in it. So if you haven't seen any of the Scream movies, especially the new one, this is probably not the video you want to watch. Keep in mind, this is my personal ranking. It's a subjective ranking, not objective. So I'm not a big fan of the Scream franchise. You'll probably have a different ranking than me. Let's respect each other's opinions in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get started.
Scream 3.
Scream 3 is probably the only Scream movie I can say I didn't like at all. This one really didn't have any memorable sequences about it. It really did backstage Sidney Prescott a lot. Like, she barely had the forefront in this one. I didn't really like that they had Dewey and Gale as the leads in this one. I didn't really find them interesting in this installment, and it's them deciding that they love each other or not. I don't find that interesting. But when Sidney does get involved in the final act, it becomes really entertaining. But I didn't really like the reveal in this one of the guy who basically is Sidney's brother, and he was pretty mad that his movie didn't work or something. So overall, Scream 3 is not the memorable installment in this series. I didn't really like the direction they went with the characters, and the kills were pretty forgettable in here.
Be right back. I know this one. You're not supposed to say that, are you?
What a coincidence! Number 4 is Scream 4. Now, Scream 4 had some enjoyable elements. I didn't hate this one. I like that they brought in a lot of new faces in here, as well as just the original cast all combined together. Hayden Panettiere, Emma Roberts, Alison Brie, and Anthony Anderson. Pretty random. I like Ghostface a lot more in here. Pretty more brutal with the kills this time around compared to the first 3. And I do really like the reveal, how it's Emma Roberts who plays Sidney Prescott's cousin in here. And it kind of makes sense. She's just some crazy girl that was pretty mad her boyfriend cheated on her. And it was pretty cool how the final act went down, how crazy she is. And I just love Sidney in here. She's much better compared to Scream 3. She has more involvement. The plot is more interesting. It's more about the Ghostface kills this time around, and it brings in some newer people that are charismatic. But it's not perfect. I think there's 3 other better ones. But Scream 4, it was pretty fun. Scream 2 basically is the direct sequel to Scream 1. After Billy Loomis and Stu were discovered as the serial killers, Sidney Prescott pretty much is all messed up because of that. And so this one really dives into more what happened in the first film and going into this one. She has a new boyfriend named Derek, and Randy's back. My favorite character in the Scream series is by far Randy. He's a movie nerd. That's all he is. I freaking love the dude. But I hate that he got killed in here. Damn it! You killed my favorite character. Sidney is next up, because Sidney is even more badass in this sequel. She doesn't take shit from Ghostface at all. She beats Ghostface's ass easily. And I love the line with Timothy Olyphant, who's revealed as the first killer in here, where she's like, you know what happened to Billy Loomis? Yeah, I fucking killed him. Yeah, you get him, Cindy. Timothy Olyphant was a great new addition in here, and I love that he's revealed as that first killer, but no, Billy's mother's the puppet master in here, and I love that Billy Loomis's mother was the one involved. And Laurie Metcalf does a great job playing Billy Loomis's surprising mother reveal, and we see a lot more with Gale Weathers and Dewey. Okay, that's fine, but more Sidney, please. So overall, I really enjoyed Scream 2. It has a lot of great brutal kills and really great Sidney Prescott moments.
Everybody's a suspect!
Not scared, are you? Scream.
I may shock the world with my number 2 placement. It's the first Scream. I know you were expecting this to be number 1. I love my number 1 and number 2. Both are equal. Scream 1 is an absolute horror classic. Like, this movie defined slashers. Like, it revitalized the slasher genre. And I respect Wes Craven a lot for really revitalizing, respecting things like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. Great Sidney Prescott moments. Sidney Prescott is like the greatest final girl in history. I freaking love Sidney. And of course, we gotta talk about Billy Loomis and Stu. They're revealed to be the first Ghostface killers. And it's awesome. I love that reveal. But I saw it coming the first 10 minutes of the movie. That's my biggest issue, I would say, with the first Scream. Where I shouldn't be able to predict who the killers are. Not within the first 10 to 15 minutes of the movie. But obviously, looking at a guy like Billy Loomis, he looks like a serial killer. He looked weird, and Stu as well, he looked really sus. So I was able to predict that they're probably the killers, and they were the killers by the end of it. And while that's not the biggest issue in the world, I like to be kind of surprised with who the killer is supposed to be. And I kind of have an issue with the way Ghostface is portrayed in the first 3 installments. He's just this big, like, easy tripping kind of guy. Like, he gets tripped pretty easily, and he's not that intimidating once you get at him. And he's done much better in the newest installment. But still, I really love the first Scream. It is full of great horror elements, really cool kills, and it really is just a lot of fun to watch. This is just a really fun movie.
Hello, Sidney. It's an honor.
Number 1 is the newest Scream installment, Scream 5. I just did a review for this movie. You could definitely go check it out on my channel to hear my in-depth thoughts on it. And this one, for me, felt like a great respect to the original, as well as bringing in this new age of Scream. I just love the new characters in here. Melissa Barrera and Jenny Ortega, I think they both were fantastic in here. They were just full of great emotion as well as badassery. Kind of like a young Sidney Prescott. I really enjoyed both of them in here. And they brought in the original as well. You brought Sidney back, Gale, and Dewey back. And this is spoilers here for Scream 5, so don't listen if you haven't seen the movie yet right here. I love that they made Sam, the lead character played by Melissa Barrera, she's the daughter of Billy Loomis, the serial killer from the first Scream movie. I thought that was an interesting storyline to bring into here. I love that they brought that stakes into it. There's a lot she's questioning. Do I want to kill somebody, or do I just want to be my own person? She doesn't want that shadow on her. And yes, her boyfriend and the other girl, they're revealed to be the killers. I thought it kind of made sense what they were doing. They were trying to revitalize the original as well as poke fun at it. And yes, I know some people are kind of mad with Dewey's death, but I did kind of see it coming. Once he said, I gotta go back, I gotta shoot him in the face or else he'll come back. I'm like, he's gonna die. And that's what happened. But that's fine. I didn't hate Dewey's death. So overall, I really enjoyed Scream 5, guys. And it's my favorite Scream movie. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. Well acted, great kills. It gave me what I wanted. So it's my favorite Scream movie. There you have it, guys. That was my ranking for all the Scream movies. What did you guys think of my ranking? Did you agree with it or disagree with it? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this ranking. All my social media links are in the description below. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.